One sec. Okay. Hi everyone. Hey Caro. One second. I will just pin the comment. Caro. Wait one second. Fasting. Benefits. One sec. Okay. Fasting. Okay. I'm pinning the content. The pin comment. Okay, finally. I really hope that this time I will not disconnect. Hi Caro, so nice to see you. And okay, let's start again, because I think this is our third time that we're trying to do this live, and I hope the third time will be a good time. For those who doesn't know, my name is Julia and I am the founder and the owner of Colors of Confidence. We are a leisure brand that have for a mission to empower women to live a healthier and happier life. So in order to empower women this summer to take care of their body and mind and soul, we are starting a series in collaboration with the holistic lifestyle coach Svetlana Kolesnik, who will join us in our live today. So we're starting a series of lives with the name of Connecting the Body, the Mind and Soul. We will discuss different topics, starting with health, finishing with sports, yoga, mindset, mindfulness, everything, to be able to share with you our thoughts, our experience, different tips and tricks that will help you improve your daily life and just, be a better version of yourself. So with further ado, I will invite Svetlana. Today with Svetlana, we will talk about detoxification, about fasting and the benefits on our mental health. It's very important to understand how our body is functioning and why it's so important to clean it in order to feel good in our mind. Okay, Sveta, I am adding you. Work. For those who will see this live in recording, don't hesitate to drop us questions related to fasting, related to the detoxification, so we can answer in our live and yes, next live. Okay, Sveta, I really, really hope that this time it will be okay. I'm so sorry.
This is
I
awesome.
have, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but anyway, let's get into it.
Health has to be gained. It's nothing is for granted. It's like you have to put efforts to be healthy, to be happy, and it's all
Yes,
about you. Insisting on
yes.
that.
No, but
Let's
really,
take this
really,
as a teaching of this of what is happening right now.
yes. I already know what is my the lesson I need to take from it. But okay, before we start, Sveta, again, I will start again by thanking you. Really, thank you for being here. Thank you for helping, our community of women here on our platform. Learning something new. about our body, about, you know, new ways of healing your body. I think this is so important for us to hear as much as information possible to understand what works best for us. And for those like who will see this video, Svetlana Kolesnik is someone who has years of experience in holistic approach of healing the body through fasting, through detoxification. Also, she's certified yoga teacher. So everything that she will say us today, she also applied in her daily life. So it's kind of like you teach and you preach, or how you say this in English, like basically you lead by example. And today I prepared um, some how to say questions that I would like to ask you for us to not go sideways, because we really like to talk. But I think the first question that I would like to ask you is how did you became how did you change your lifestyle and started to eat mindful, conscious, and clean your body? And yeah, you always say that it's something. Anyway, I'll let you talk, and we will take it from there. Okay, the floor is yours. The stage is yours.
Okay, so I grew up in a family in our Eastern European countries. Actually, we
Yeah,
heal our children, we heal ourselves mostly with herbs initially, before all this modern world came into our lives. So our background from our grandparents is that one. That's why it's not a totally new world for me. I grew up with
yeah,
that. Then modern world happened to us. We started to live differently because we wanted to achieve, we wanted to be like everyone, we wanted to try this experience of modern world. This is kind of evolution. We were thinking it was for our health. And at one point of life when I was overloaded with stress at work, achieving things in my private life, something was not going right. And fortunately, I have this inner voice that is a very strong one. And I started to hear this inner voice that was kind of suggesting me from inside, like, clean your body. You know, something was there. Hi, everyone. Something was there, like, suggesting me what I should start with. And fortunately I hear that, and I started my researches. As I was a workaholic, I worked too much, and I was thinking, okay, let's follow what my inner voice is telling me, but let's do it in a simple way, like lazy easy way, because I don't have time to put much attention to it. And I started my researches how I can do it in easy way, and I started with as I was telling you in our first trial of this video, I tried with the 3 days on apples, and this brought me so much clearness in my mind. I lost as well some kilos, and my energy was different. I started to feel something different, and I started to feel the benefits only from 3 days of detoxifications on apples. There, like, I was not taking into consideration what kind of apples you have to eat, 1.5 kilos or 2 kilos per day, like constantly, to have this malic acid as well that is helping to liver and to an antioxidant to like it has these benefits to clean your body. After that, I went to search more how I can go deeper, and I found out that there is a kind of liver cleansing. I started to experience it myself. I was doing it once in every 6 months, as it was recommended. Then I was adding Prakshalana. Then actually I was trying different ways how it should be done. and I was discovering different benefits or different states. And every time when I was applying something new, like no experience of anyone will be totally good for you. You have to try yourself what is good for you, for your body. We are so different. We are all different. There is kind of suggestion, the main road to take, but you can drive this road in your way. Like there is a road and you drive in your way. This is important to understand. So there is no one who can tell you 100% how you have to heal yourself, to behave, what kind of style of life you have to conduct. You have to be conscious of what it brings you to your life, and you have to experience it. And by being aware of different experiments that you are applying to your life and what kind of benefits they are bringing, you are driving your correct and the perfect way how you should. And others like doctors, maybe like-minded people who are in the healthy industry, but not kind of very modern. I'm not speaking about hospitals. I'm speaking about people who are doing everything not to get to the hospitals, because health for me it's something before hospitals. If you like somehow you are there, something was wrong with your lifestyle, something was wrong with your approach to health. And this is kind of last call, you know. If you are not hearing your calls from inside, what life's trying to suggest you to change, because everything that is wrong and we're feeling it, it's suggesting to us to put your focus, your attention towards that sphere. It can be emotional sphere, it can be physical sphere. And the hospitals and some trauma strategies, those are really kind of last calls for me, like definite calls. You have to hear them. If you didn't hear before, those are very strong voices. So I started with that. Fortunately, somehow I have this curiosity and I like to apply challenges to my life, physical challenges as well. And when I heard from one person about dry fasting, I didn't have illnesses, severe ones to cure. I cannot say that I was totally healthy, because I will speak what is health actually. So I went to this dry fasting of 7 days with the doctor, just to try to challenge my body. And the doctor said that at that time, I remember that you belong to 2% of people who anticipate things, who prevent, who do not already, try to find the last solution to survive, to remain alive, but prevent. And prevention, it's about our awareness. It's not about medicines. It's not about pills. It's not about putting the responsibility regarding your health on someone else who have maybe these diplomas. No, it's about awareness of what is happening with your body. And we are responsible, even if you do not have medical education, you are responsible for your health. And you have to dig inside, to dig deeper, to ask questions, even inconvenient questions. Because as we were speaking with you yesterday, when the doctor is saying, we don't know, so what we have to do in that very moment, right? So we have to be responsible. They are not responsible. They have their budgets as well to follow. So, a healthy person will never get to doctors. This is the thing. I'm not against the doctors, but I'm pro awareness. Like hear everyone and make your conclusions.
Yeah, of course, and I think that we need both, like the strength of both words.
It's important to use the modern world, but the modern world have to serve you, not on the contrary.
Yes, exactly.
You have to use it, like for diagnostics, for example, for different for analyzing the body. You have to use it, and you have traumas, and you have unexpected emergencies. But it doesn't have to be your religion. No, your religion is awareness, and your lifestyle.
Exactly.
This is what I want to.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand and I resonate with that as well. I believe that there is more to there is so much connection between our mind body, that there is more to what a person see and say to you that happening
Well,
in your
thank you for
body. And
mentioning that, because really
yeah,
nothing is separate. Unfortunately, when
yeah,
people start to heal themselves, healing one part of the body, for example, neck, but it can be like it's all interconnected. Osteopathy, for
yeah,
example, to heal their heel, for example, they start with the neck. It's all interconnected, all. And
yeah,
the body and mind and soul, if you heal your body like on the physical level, even your emotional state, we were speaking with you that liver brings emotional charge. If it's a kind of dirty liver, you will feel very bad emotionally, very low emotionally. And if you want a new energy, if you want even new ideas, if you want something that will push you forward, that will bring you in like kind of, rocket energy, start to clean your body. Start to clean even after one day of fasting. You felt it, you went through it, you are recharged because you went through a reset. You
yeah.
cleaned the body
So
and something new energy entered your life.
definitely, because there is a lot of cleaning that happen on toxins level, and when it happens, there is some just like there is so much fluidity that's happening inside your body. The energy is clean and it gives you power and strength and energy for creativity. It's such an improvement on the whole mental state. Before I want to like a little bit go into tactical things. So for someone like you were, Svetlana, that were like almost 10 years ago, a busy modern woman, like having this very busy schedule. You were in the fashion industry, which is people who knows this industry, super, super physical and emotionally drained. So you need it's hard, like it's difficult to be in this 24 hours. So the emotional situation like made you start cleaning your body, right? Like you felt that, okay, I need to clean my body, and you started with a 3-day cleaning your body with apples. This was your like, I don't know how to say, diet, stuff like that.
Easiest way, the
Easiest
most
way,
lazy way to
lazy
take
way.
care of my body, because I didn't have to prepare anything. I didn't have to buy
Yeah,
some like instruments,
yeah,
some and to,
yeah,
to follow the instructions. I just bought 1.5 kilos of apples, 2 kilos of apples
yeah.
for each day, and I was doing it. It was very simple, but it changed a lot. It was like the
Change
beginning.
everything. I think that it's a very important takeaway here is for people who are listening to not complicate things. They can just start with something so simple, but that can give them enthusiasm and, instant, basically they will receive instant result gratification by feeling lighter, by feeling skinnier, by feeling just so good in their minds. So they will be curious. You can be after curious to go and dig deeper, find other way of cleaning your body. And so
And even
this would
inner,
be, yeah,
the inner strength is growing when you are completing the commitment. If
yes,
you
confidence,
decided
yeah,
one day, okay, let's do step by step. You decided to do it only one day. It's fine. Then you decided to do 2 days. It's fine. Then you decided like small achievements will grow as well. Self-respect. This is mental as well. Benefits and self like inner strength will grow.
yeah.
You will know that you
You
can
know,
achieve much more.
Yeah. You know, Tony.
Yes, yes, I hear.
Okay, because I lost you for some times. So I wanted to say that Tony Robbins, in one of his programs, he also pays such a big part of his program to the detoxification part, like just cleaning from the toxin. And he's suggesting like his way of doing is drinking certain smoothies, some certain drinks made from like green grass. I don't remember the name. That like it's like cleaning the body. But he was saying that through this process of constant cleaning from toxin, he could cure some very like serious disease that he had. And he really, really said that by cleaning regularly, your life will change. Like you'll have more like energy, you'll feel better, your creativity will be out of the roof.
You
Um,
cannot put anything new into your life if you do not clean some old patterns, some old habits, some old energy, some stagnant energy. So by cleaning, like if you want to renovate your apartment, you want a new furniture, right? First, what you are doing, you are taking away the old one. So this is just association. You cannot
mm,
say the old one will die by itself and will go out, but you have to do it quicker. We have years, even lives, to change our approach to life, like lives.
yeah.
But you can do it faster by do it by doing it now, by trying
Um,
something new tomorrow.
exactly. What is the difference between like detox, like when they say detox, and fasting from your point of view? What is the main difference? Or is it
There
one?
are,
Maybe there
there
is
are,
no
there are
difference.
only two types of fasting. Only two
Okay.
types of fasting. Everything
Okay.
else, it's diet.
Okay.
Fasting can be water fasting, when you are fasting
Yeah.
only drinking water, no juices, no coffee, no whatever, only water during the
Only
whole day,
water.
night. That is healing. Either you do not drink and eat anything, because
Okay.
even if you put some drops of lime or lemon in
In
the
the
water,
water.
it's already not water, it's already food. Like whatever it's mixed with the water, it's already food. That's why there is only water fasting and dry fasting. There are only two types of fasting. Detoxification, you help your body to eliminate, like in a very mild, soft way, the rest that mostly for the people who are eating meat as well, who are eating like fish, you know, who are not who are eating normally, so to say. Um, the processes of digestion are longer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when you are drinking juices, when you are trying to detoxificate yourself, or even intermittent, they are calling it fasting, but fasting it's not about not eating 16 hours. It's about not eating the whole day and the night that is healing. So it should be kind of one day of fasting. It's when you finished your dinner, and then the day after, not the next day, day after, you start with the morning breakfast. So it's kind of 36 hours. This is one day of fasting. Intermittent, it's not about fasting, it's kind of diet that you are not eating in that. Okay, it's already into our usage, this expression intermittent fasting. It's okay, but it's a wrong, in any case, phrase. Even if it is helping, it's good to do, but it's not about fasting. Fasting, it's when you keep yourself on water or without water. That's all. Everything else is diet that is, in any case, helping. Like my teacher, that is doctor as well, one Indian teacher when I was studying my TTC, yoga TTC in ashram in India. He's as well a doctor. He was saying if people will go vegetarian, will eat like the last meal they would have at 7 o'clock or at 6 o'clock in the evening, and then they will go to sleep at 10 o'clock in the evening, waking up at 6 o'clock, like two things, vegetarian diet and the correct like timing for sleeping, they would heal
Sleeping
50,
habits, yeah.
yeah, they would heal 50% of the diseases. 50% of the
50%.
diseases
Oh, wow.
you would heal only by correct diet and correct sleeping habits, because our emotional state as well is healing from 10 p.m. up to 2 a.m. If you didn't sleep in this period of time, your nervous system did not recover. And if it is happening daily, you get more and more stressed. It's accumulation process. So if you would go always at 10 o'clock to sleep and waking up at 4, even 5, whatever, but if you would sleep 8 hours from 10 to 6, you would already heal a lot of your problems, emotional problems. And even to moms who have babies, is suggested to give babies for 2 hours, at least from 10 p.m. up to 12, to give babies to someone to recover their emotional states. And this would lead to no depression, because your nervous system is recovering. So knowing even these small things are helping people already to live happier life. And we rarely that people like in our majority.
I'm losing you a little bit, but do you see me good? Do you see me good?
Actually, sometimes not. It's my connection, right? It's not yours.
Because sometimes now I see you very like not really good. Okay, let's try to wrap it, like maybe to wrap it up a little bit. But still, I would like you to to still like, so for you detoxification is the diet, right, process, and fasting, and when you like or on water or dry fasting. For someone who is afraid,
yeah, everything has a healing effect. The only thing that fasting has a quicker effect and detoxification has a slower effect. You're not hearing me?
I don't hear you. I didn't hear you again. Svetlana, I lost you, and I think that,
our life.
do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. And you?
I think I hear you better. So you were saying detoxification and fasting. Tell me again.
All of these, like detoxification and fasting, are beneficial.
Okay.
Like everything is beneficial. The only thing that fasting has quicker effect on your body, but
right.
it's kind of healing effect. Even detoxification has a healing effect, but it's more slow. It's kind of preparation for me. It is a preparation to a fasting.
All right.
Because you cannot enter fasting without being well prepared. Otherwise, toxins that are like our modern, like any modern person is full of toxins, of heavy metals, of hormones, of medical stuff inside that we are taking pills one day yes, one day no. So and all of this then this stuff is starting to being eliminated by from the body. It can cause very strong headaches and many other like nausea, You know, so that's why it's very good to detoxificate your body first and then go into the fasting, healing fasting. But as
Yeah.
well, already detoxifying your body, you're already healing it in any case. It's steps.
Okay, so for people who like are maybe yet insecure and not really understanding yet how their body will react, how emotionally they will react, they can definitely try or 3 days detoxification with apples or juice, like just choose something that resonates with you and do it. And from my experience, I must say, when I did fasting, dry fasting, you start to understand your mind so much better, because it's like you don't have food to be the barrier between your soul and your mind. And you can actually, by fasting, you can understand how much our mind is tricking us, is making us believe things that are not even real. And it was so interesting. I remember to see how I didn't even actually want to eat, but my mind was used to eat that particular hour. And and it was like, yes, Julia, you are hungry, you're hungry, like actually manipulating my body was cleaning out of toxins, right? So there was like, she needed like the old programming, like energy from me. So it was like manipulating my mind that I'm hungry. I really hope that people will understand what I mean, because this is something that you experience by what you say, by doing it over and over and over. You start to see and feel things in your body and your mind so much deeper, and you start to understand yourself better, and you can control your mind better. So it's definitely such a strong like doing fasting, doing detoxification. It's a very important tool to know ourselves better and to feel better emotionally.
And fasting as well, like
Yeah,
if we're speaking about psychological aspects,
yeah,
fasting it's ruining, it's completely changing the patterns. The old patterns are gone with fasting. Why? Because when we are fasting, the main fear of any person, even subconscious, maybe he doesn't understand that it's this one, the fear, the main one, it's fear of death. And
yes, it's the
in our
biggest one
mind,
indeed.
fasting is connected with a death. You are not eating means that you will die. So
Indeed,
what's
it's true,
happening
it's true.
that we have this kind of trunk, right, like a tree. The main fear is death, and when like branches and leaves are many other fears that are applying to the main death, to be to die. So when we are going through fasting, 1, 2, 3 days, whatever, even one day is fine. What is happening with our mind? That seeing afterwards that you did not die and you gained even benefits, it's like ruining the old patterns of the beliefs that you have. So you're fasting regularly, then you are completely transforming your fears, because the main fear of dying because of fasting is disappearing within time. And then you can find yourself not fearing many other things, because many other fears were attached to the main fear of death. And
Mm-hmm.
by fasting, going through this fear, going into it by fasting, gaining benefits, you're completely transforming the fear of death. And
It's a very
Even
deep
more,
actually approach. Yeah.
and even more, like you're transforming, and this is not anymore your fear, like within the time, not from one day fasting, but within the time. You start, like you stop having this fear because you know that it's not working the way you thought. You already know that, and your mind knows that. And the
Mm.
fears start to disappear because they were attached to this main fear. I don't know if I explained myself quite clear, but going through
Yeah,
main fear
yeah,
by yourself, not pushed by others because, you know, but by yourself and gaining benefits, you completely transform approach to fears and you start to be different person. So this is the main
yeah,
point. And besides the benefits of health that one is gaining, it's a very
yeah,
psychological thing. It's very mental. It's very emotional then, because you start to be very, when you are fasting, definitely your emotions are cleansing, like going through cleansing process in that time, and you can be down. It's normal because it's a cleansing process, and you have to thank yourself that you are going through this by yourself. No one is pushing you. Like we have to decide in our lives. I'm saying this when I'm teaching yoga as well. Um, we have this amount of sufferings in life that we have to go through to feel them, to understand them. We are here to experience this life. So, what is happening on yoga mat, for example, what I'm always saying, suffer this hour on the mat. You have certain amount of suffering. Suffer on the mat.
mm-hmm. Do it
Like
on the
leave,
mat.
do it on the mat. Like leave all the sufferings on the mat.
Mm-hmm.
You will gain not only physical benefits, not only balance, because with all the body transformation, everything is transforming as everything is so interconnected. But like you really, the main part of the suffering, you are deciding where you want to suffer. If you do not do it by yourself, you will do it somewhere else to the by the proposed um, like game. If you do not choose your game, some you will play by other games, kind of.
Other rule, yeah, other people's rule. I think that you touched a very important point, is that people have like sometimes this negative, not negative, but like scary feeling when it links to not eat, because we were educated and like that eating, it's very important, right, for our health. It's like all our life. I remember from me, like how I was educating is that I have to eat to be like strong, to have the right vitamins. Like I have to eat to be, to survive in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas here, the we are like challenging a little bit our belief system, where we say no, don't eat. It's actually, it will clean your body, and believe me, you will survive. And this is where I understand your deeper like meaning to fighting the fears of death and so many others, because when we are facing something like to not eat, fasting or detoxification, there is so much demons that come out, because we're nervous when we don't eat. So we need to get through this, and there is a lot of garbage that comes out
These
from our
are
character.
these are old patterns. These
So
are old habits, old
exactly,
patterns. Our mind
exactly,
is
yeah,
attached to them, and
yeah.
so someone is saying that adrenal glands, adrenal
Mm,
glands, like in our body.
yeah,
Someone is saying that they are going through stress, and it's not very healthy to fast. But we have to divide, like to separate these types of stress of
stress,
adrenal glands, because
yeah.
when you are put into the stress, for example, you're lost in the forest and you're in taiga, and you don't know if you will be eaten by a bear, if someone ever will find you, if you will find ever a way out of this biggest forest in the world, this is a real stress. And this can bring you to a death in 3 days. This is a real stress. But when you have a water in front of you, whenever you want, but you know that you are going through this for your own benefit, this is different type of stress. And we have to recognize the difference of stress. And it's all psychological, yes, and our minds knows it. And really, if we would not see the benefits from the practice of dry fasting, me personally, like for years that I'm working with the doctor, I'm hearing people describing what they're gaining, even for example with thyroids. People are not taking any more pills. They are fasting once per year, they are doing long fasting, and everything is fine. So either you can, it's all up to you to choose. Either you go with the pills, magical pills that are suggested to like hormonal treatment, or you fast once a year to keep yourself healthy. Somehow you brought your body to this state. Somehow, how, only you know. So you have to change your lifestyle, you have to change things, but still there are options. So everyone is so free to choose their own way of being healthy. And if you are happy with what you have now, means you like got here by mistake. If something is wrong in your life and you feel it, maybe it will bring you to the point that you can start thinking, maybe there is another option, maybe there is another way of seeing things, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, I think that okay, so I think that definitely everybody can choose for themselves what works best for themselves, but in order to understand it, they need to discover different ways. So even from point of view of like physical state, when we detoxify, like when we do detox or fasting, we lose weight, so we feel good about ourselves. And when we feel good about ourselves, we attract good things in our life, and there is such a snowballing positivity and outcome that comes out from this. Definitely cleaning our body has an important and crazy impact on our mental health, and this is part of so many other tools like meditation, yoga, and walking, and like swimming, right, water, or healing music. There is so many things that are important for our mental health, but everything needs to start also from like our temple, our body, and we need to take care of it. We really need to take care of it because it's helping us every single day to wake up and to
It's like
create
we were telling before in our previous video that our body is the vehicle.
It's the vehicle.
And we have to take care about it. If it needs refuel, you stop, you clean it, you refuel it, you take care about it, and then only after you go. You never say to your car, oh, we don't have time. We just go. No, it doesn't work this way. Somehow with ourselves, we do not put the same attention. Up to the moment we get to the hospital, and then you stop.
It's all about starting being responsible in any aspect, and not giving responsibility only to doctors, but also like to take responsibility and understanding what is the deeper explanation of everything that's happening. And for those who would like to try some sort of fasting or detoxification, you can always do it together with the community. And this is something that what you do, Svetlana, correct? Like with your community.
Thank you for speaking about that. We have created this online program under the supervision of Dr. Filonov that are helping people in 21 days to detoxificate their bodies, to
Yes.
cleanse liver and intestines, then to know how to break correctly the fasting, because the breaking of the fast is very important as well. Then they are doing with us water fasting. They are doing with us like few days of dry fasting just to try how it feels. And everything is done in the community, and it's very helpful when you have a lot of questions, because people, as I told you before, usually do not come to this point when they are healthy. Usually they come when already something is wrong, and everyone has questions. And you can do it by yourself, but you have to be motivated. You have to be very strong inside. And being in the community for 21 days is very big help. So we are doing this program from March. Now we are finishing the fourth already group.
Yeah.
18th of July we will have the next one that will be about detoxification, purification, healing, because in these 21 days, even if it is about short-term fasting and only about detoxification and cleansing, people are losing up to 10 kilos. They are gaining their good sleep, emotional balance. They are gaining so many benefits that we are receiving these feedbacks, very encouraging us, inspiring us feedbacks that we are evolving this program, we are going on with it. And really, when you see results already with this detoxification, you cannot say that it's not working. It's working, absolutely. But if you have severe illnesses, you have to go on with a more long fasting, more under supervision. It's like preferable. Of course, then if you want to try it by yourself, you can do as well. Why not? But if you go for a long one and you have some diseases, it's good to be supervised by a doctor always. Yeah, we are doing this, and we are happy to share it, and we will be translate. Now it's in English, and then after we want to translate it in Italian as well, like in Russian and languages.
Yes, and also you do offline meetings, right? Like offline also groups that you're working directly with the doctor.
Yeah, it will be in October in Montenegro.
Okay.
Yeah. And who wants to participate in our online program in July?
Yeah.
We will give 10% of the discount with the promo code of Colors of Confidence. Who wants to join us using this promo code and try the detoxification under the supervision? Who wants to discover their body, the healer within? We are calling it healer within. We're helping you to connect with yourself and to discover instruments that will help you to be healthier and happier. And you will not need someone else always like to follow other people. You will know how to do it already by yourself. So this is a
to gain confidence and yeah. So how do the audience can find information about the program? Do they need to contact you directly?
They can contact you, they can contact me using the promo code. Otherwise, I will not be suggesting.
Okay.
And then, like shortly, maybe in these days, I will give to you the link to our online website. We are finishing it, I hope.
With the pricing and everything.
Yeah, and you will have it. You can put it on your website as well.
Perfect. We'll do so. So Svetlana, thank you so much. I think we'll wrap up here. We did it. We did our third trial and things got nothing like disconnected. And the takeaway I would like to again to like share with the audience is that it's very important to connect with your body and to change your habits of eating and start cleaning your body on a regular basis. intestine, liver, because all of this has a crazy, crazy, crazy effect on your mental health, not only, but also like on helping you healing different other diseases. But all of this information, the Dr. Filonov can answer, right, at the
And what I
program.
can say from my side, you don't
Yeah,
have to push yourself to change your habits.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
when you start cleaning your body, when you start to be more in contact with yourself, your body will be suggesting what it wants.
everybody.
I never pushed myself to change myself. It was something from inside when I was like
Within.
feeling this, feeling that, but new feelings were coming once I was cleansing the old patterns, the old energy, and all these toxins and whatever I
Yeah,
gained through these decades.
yeah,
So it's about just putting attention on cleansing. Everything else is coming naturally.
yeah, yeah. Perfect. Svetlana, thank you so much. And
Thank
we will
you.
see each other next week on discussing other topics related with connecting the money. I don't know why I said money, but mind, body, and soul.
And
And
then
I
you will
hope,
have money.
yes,
When you will be
and when,
interconnected, like you will behold the energy, because money is energy. When everything is flows very freely, money
yeah,
natural
yeah.
side effect.
Exactly. When you feel in harmony, I think that, yeah, everything starts to come to you in a very organic and easy way. So I wish to everyone a great day. Thank you for watching, and you can always connect through directly through direct message to us and leave us questions if you have very specific question related to fasting. You can always contact us. Thank you so much. And
Thank you,
Svetlana, thank
everyone.
you. And we will see each other next week. Thank
See
you
you.
so much. Bye.